Hey guys, it's me Zane, and today we're gonna talk about, well, Synthic, inorganic medium, microfiber, sort of reaction video to Miss Orchid's new idea about using microfiber. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I have here my bulbophyllum longissimum here, which is in this sort of basket type thingy. Inside of the basket is this little net something to prevent falling out of the medium, and there is actually a lack of pebbles and Synthic in it. And since this one is on the air, the Synthic dries out too quickly and then it repels water. But at this point I have to disagree with Miss Orchid's one idea about using Synthic in a pot, because she was like, you have to soak Synthic into water if you want it to be wet again. But if you're using it in a closed environment, in a pot, especially with this clay medium ceramis and lacquer pebbles, if the lacquer pebbles and the ceramis dries out too much, it will desiccate the roots. That's pretty much how it works. Because of this quality of the lacquer pebbles, even for those orchids which have to dry out between waterings, a little bit moisture is there. The root system and the medium is not completely dry, you have to keep it a little bit moist, and that little bit of a moisture is enough to keep moist the Synthic. And if the Synthic is kept moist, it's perfectly soaking up water again. If you are using Synthic in a pot with lacquer pebbles or these inorganic medium types which are made out of clay, they don't really dry out completely, so that means that the Synthic won't dry out completely, so it won't repel water. And I'm using this quality for my orchids, and I'm using Synthic with lacquer pebbles in pots, and it works like perfectly. I wouldn't make it a top layer because it would just dry out and repel water, but inside the pot it stays moist, so it doesn't repel water. So I have to disagree with that point of view with Miss Orchid Girl. I think she doesn't try out using it in a pot with lacquer or ceramis, so that's why she said, but whatever. I just wanted to say this today. But since she's using microfiber, I'm gonna try that out too. So I bought microfiber. This is the only microfiber material which I have found in the grocery store, in the local grocery store. At least it's something, right? So I'm gonna cut this up and I'm gonna sort of repot this bulbophyllum longissimum because it's drying out too quickly for my liking, since Synthic is not soaking up fully with water, and hopefully this material will soak up water more than Synthic. Maybe I'm gonna switch from lacquer to ceramis since I have ceramis now, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna unpot this one and then repot or something. Let's go and see what I'm doing. I had to first unsecure the orchid. I secured here with floral wire because it was pretty wobbly and moving-y. That's not a word. Okay, I'm just leaving this here since maybe I will secure the orchid with this again. Also, here are these wires which hold the basket itself, so I'm leaving these. It's gonna be a mess, but whatever. If I'm not mistaken, I can just lift this orchid up since it's not too well established. Yeah, I was right. Okay, there are some pieces of medium which are connecting to the roots or things like that, so I'm gonna leave those. Some Synthic pieces, some lacquer pebbles. Oh, tiny little fuzzy roots. I hope you are not molding, but you are attaching to something. Okay, here I have my basket. Okay, here I have my cleaned ceramis, and now I'm gonna cut strips from this material, and I'm not gonna use the edges because I don't like them. For the bottom part, since nothing is gonna grow there, I'm gonna put some lacquer there. Then some microfiber pieces, then some ceramis. I'm gonna place my orchid there and see how it's gonna look the best. Okay, under this part I need a piece of this, what is that? Packing peanuts, since there is a new growth coming and I don't want it to be buried by the medium. Here's that bulb, I'm gonna cut that. away by not cutting into the rhizome because I need that. The rhizome is good, that bulb is not. And now I'm just gonna fill the gaps with things. Now I'm gonna go through the plant with this wire so it will be secured. Okay, and the plant is secured. I like that. I need to go around with the wire here on this part of the basket a few times. So the plant is not wobbly anymore. So now I'm gonna fill the gaps with microfiber, and also I will go between the actual bulbs and roots and these pieces with microfiber, so it will be more wet. I'm trying to push the microfiber under some roots and these kind of things, so the plant will be hydrated. Okay, so here is my finished product. I'm close, I'm so close. Even closer. Okay, much better. So yeah, here is my sort of repotted basket. I'm gonna see how this is gonna work. So this is my kind of experiment with this basket type. So we'll see if really the microfiber will absorb moisture after a time, if it's on air and if it dries out on air, because there are some fabrics which sort of harden up and it's very hard to get them wet again. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I tried to make the same look as it was, so this is my experiment for today, and I'm gonna experiment with microfiber. I don't like the color of it, but whatever. So yeah, this is my video for today and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, click on the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel, follow me on Instagram. You can find all the links down in the info description box, and see you next time. Bye guys.